after my kids left home. They didn't leave home. I didn't shoot them out. They left. They're grown up. And I retired. I realized I had an awful lot of time. And I was wondering how best to use that. I was brought up in a family that giving was just a way of life. We just did that. My parents gave of their time, certainly of their money. And then as somebody who was a grateful recipient of grace and mercy being shown to me during several times in my life by my church family and others, and I felt the huge impact that had on me. I then wanted to share that and have other people experience that in whatever small way I was able to do.
The people who have mentored me in my faith are some of the most faithful people that I've ever met in my life. So, and the most serving people that I've ever met in my life. So people like Jim Schilt or Min Brewstowin, who take their time to serve and love others, are the ones who have also taken their time to serve and love me and grow my faith. And so I look up to them for that, and also see that I should be that to others whenever I can, and trust that that's how our faith is caught, is through the service and love of those around us.
So pre-COVID, I tried to use my experience as a teacher and a coach to work with kids. I coached basketball and other sports. I also taught Sunday school at First Lutheran for a few years and used to volunteer at a food bank near our office. I help organize our charity drives at work, usually to local schools and food banks. We've been blessed to have such a high standard of living, and we feel like it's important that we share these temporary treasures with others who have so little.
I know that the best way to share my faith is by showing the light that God kind of works through us, and that often is through our time, our talents, or our gifts. And so the thing that I have the most readily, that I try to give the most readily, is my time and my talents and my energy. Knowing that anytime I have gifts I give those as well. But I'll always have extra arms, right? And always have time with my kids where we can serve together. And that's still time that we spend together, but also is time that we're kind of living out our faith in the world.
That I really like playing in the dirt. I like gardens, and I like plants, and I enjoy sharing those things. It's very satisfying to be able to do some of the work on one of the beds of the church, and it's also nice to share my dahlia tubers or my dahlia blooms when the time comes.
I came to take giving seriously, and as suggested, it's not just our possessions, it's, trying to find the time to help out with people and organizations. And unfortunately, the COVID has kind of limited some of that, but we still are managing to help deliver food for disadvantaged kids at a large elementary school.
We have 55 lunches or bags that we take every week in Belfair.
The main way I give my time is to be a member of the bell choir, but I would say I'm a person who looks for opportunities for stewardship. One of the ways that I recently have been involved in stewardship is with the Afghan project. I've been a lead shopper, so we prepare the apartment for the family when they come, and we did this for the last Afghani family too.
I've been blessed with some knowledge and experience of taking care of people who have eye problems, and I've been able throughout my career to be able to give some of that knowledge and care to patients who couldn't afford regular type healthcare services. And I was able to do that a lot.
I have a picture that is up on our wall of my son helping me bring some of the cans from End Summer Hunger out to Hope Link and unloading those. And I think even just spending that time with him and talking about the things we're doing, or just talking about other things, but knowing that what we're doing is contributing to the well-being of other members of our community, or people we may not identify as part of our community, is really valuable. And I think that's kind of what we talk about when we talk about living, loving, serving as Jesus did, is to be there for each other and know that we were made for that. And that's a value that I think I hold with my family.